Recently, we've had some issues with measuring. Now look, we saw this coming because most of you have measured your abilities way beyond what you thought you were capable of. What you told us you could do is not a tenth of what you've been able to produce on the job site. Look, we knew this. We've had our problems with finding skilled labor, but we've accepted it. When we asked you the question, have you built anything prior to working for us, and you said websites, we realized that we would have to start from scratch. So here's what we're going to tell everyone today. Instead of the old adage of measure twice, cut once, we want you to measure 4 times. 4 before you start cutting. We have lost 45 sheets of plywood in a week because everybody wants to cut without measuring. What's even more bizarre than you not being able to measure plywood, somehow you've been able to track your time records to the quarter hour. Oh, I worked 40.75 hours this week, boss. How about not screwing up $25 sheets of plywood by using tape measures like this? Where are you getting these? I didn't issue this tape measure to you. This is from a dollar store. This is from 1945. This is not what we consider professional tape measures. Please don't tell me you've been pawning your tape measure and going to Nana's house and getting this. This is the tape measure that I issued to all of you so we can measure cabinet grade plywood correctly so it doesn't end up in the dumpster. If you have to go back to the pawn store, if you have to go back to your uncle's house, whoever you gave the tape measure to, I'm just saying no questions asked. This is the tape measure that we use, all right? I think I've said enough on this. Tomorrow, let's discuss who brought this.
Measure twice, cut once. Don't you make no mistakes. I measure twice, cut once. If you got what it takes. Boy, that's coming out of your take-home pay, and I know that ain't what you want. That piece of crown molding looks a little bit short, and I know that ain't the best that you got. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Your estimating skills are gonna cost you your job, and you're coming up short on your bills. You're approximately wrong in everything that you do, and you overshoot the width of your skills. Do it again, do it again, do it again. I measure twice, cut once. That's the trick of the trade. I measure twice, cut once, and then you got it made. You're gonna be taking your tools out of your belt and walking out of here. You're gonna be telling your wife the rest of your life, I should have measured twice, my dear. How do you explain to your son, who's only one, why you're crying in your beer? All because you only measured once, and then you cut. Your wife left you for a guy with a tool that knew how to measure correct. Now she's happy and she's living in a beautiful house with a perfectly laid out wood deck. 20 by 10, 20 by 10, 20 by 10. Your mama asked you to hang a towel like I'm high, but you put it up out of her reach. Now there's no way for her to keep her hands really dry, and she came down with a wet hand disease. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Measure twice, cut once. Don't you make no mistakes. I measure twice, cut once. If you got what it takes. You're gonna be taking the tools out of your belt and walking out of here. You're gonna be telling your wife the rest of your life, I should have measured twice, my dear. How do you explain to your son, who's only one, why you're crying in your beer? All because you only measured once.